This is gonna blow your mind. Have you ever seen a really small dog be really brave? It's quite a sight to behold, and it can be truly inspiring. I have. Let me tell you about a Chihuahua named Paco. Paco may be small in stature, but his spirit is anything but tiny. Paco is tiny, even for a Chihuahua. He weighs just a few pounds and can easily fit into a small handbag. But don't let his size fool you. Despite his small frame, Paco has the heart of a lion. His determination and bravery are unmatched, and he never backs down from a challenge. He's got a big heart and even bigger courage. Paco's bravery is evident in everything he does, from protecting his toys to standing up to much larger animals. One sunny day, Paco was playing in his backyard when something scary happened. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and Paco was having the time of his life. Suddenly, a big eagle swooped down from the sky. Paco was in danger. The eagle's shadow loomed over him, and it seemed like there was no escape. Eagles are strong and have sharp claws. These majestic birds of prey are known for their powerful talons and keen eyesight, making them formidable hunters. They can easily pick up small animals. In the wild, eagles often hunt for small mammals and birds, and Paco was just the right size for a meal. But Paco wasn't going to run and hide. He stood his ground, his tiny body trembling with fear but his spirit unyielding. He was going to protect his home and his family. Paco barked loudly, his voice echoing through the backyard, a clear warning to the eagle. This is the story of how one tiny dog faced a giant bird and won. Paco's bravery and determination saved the day, proving that even the smallest among us can be heroes. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Paco was enjoying the warmth, rolling around in the grass. His tail wagged happily as he soaked in the sunshine. Suddenly, a dark shadow fell over Paco. He stopped playing and looked up. High above, circling in the sky, was a large bird. It had broad wings and sharp talons. This wasn't a friendly robin. This was an eagle. The eagle began to circle lower, its sharp eyes locked on Paco. Paco could feel the danger. He was small, and the eagle was huge, but something inside Paco wouldn't let him back down. He stood his ground, his tiny body trembling. Paco let out a bark, a sound full of defiance. It was a warning to the eagle. "This is my home," his bark seemed to say, "and I won't let you take it." The eagle seemed surprised by the tiny dog's courage, but it continued to circle. The eagle folded its wings and began to descend. Closer and closer it came, its shadow growing larger and larger. Paco knew he had to do something. He couldn't let the eagle take him. He thought of his family, of his home, and a surge of bravery washed over him. Paco barked again, this time louder, fiercer. He stood on his hind legs, stretching as tall as he could. He may have been small, but he was mighty. He would fight with every ounce of strength he had. Section 5. A Mother's Love Ignited. Inside the house, Maria, Paco's human mom, was busy with chores. She didn't notice the drama unfolding in the backyard, but then she heard Paco's barks. They were different this time, urgent and full of fear. Maria rushed to the window. Her heart skipped a beat when she saw the eagle. It was just feet away from Paco, its talons outstretched, ready to snatch him. Without a second thought, Maria knew she had to help her brave little dog. Section 6. David and Goliath. The scene was like something out of a storybook. The tiny Chihuahua, all bark and bravery, stood against the giant eagle, a king of the sky. It was a mismatch in size, but Paco had something the eagle didn't, the heart of a protector. Maria knew she couldn't get outside in time to scare off the eagle. She needed to distract it, to give Paco a fighting chance. She grabbed the nearest thing she could find, a broom, and flung open the back door. Section 7. A Desperate Leap of Faith. With a shriek, Maria ran into the backyard, waving the broom wildly. The eagle, startled by the sudden commotion, momentarily broke its focus on Paco. It looked at Maria, confused. It was used to easy prey, not yelling humans with brooms. This was the chance Paco had been waiting for. In a burst of desperate courage, he leaped. He jumped higher than he ever had before, his small body a blur of brown and white fur. Section 8. Silence and Relief. The eagle, caught off guard, flapped its wings and lifted off just as Paco reached the peak of his jump. They missed each other by inches. Paco landed back on the ground, his heart pounding. The eagle, confused and frustrated, circled once more before soaring away into the distance. Silence fell over the backyard. Maria rushed to Paco, scooping him up in her arms. Her heart overflowed with relief and pride. Her little Paco, so tiny, had faced down a giant and lived to bark another day. Section 9. The Aftermath and a Hero's Welcome. Maria showered Paco with hugs and kisses. He was shaking, but he was okay. He licked Maria's face, happy to be safe in her arms. She carried him inside, where he curled up on her lap, exhausted but victorious. He had faced his fear and protected his home. The news of Paco's bravery spread quickly. Neighbors, who had heard Maria's shouts and witnessed the aerial battle, stopped by to check on the tiny hero and share their amazement. Paco, showered with praise and treats, became a local legend. Section 10. Tiny but Mighty. Paco's story is a reminder that courage can come in all sizes. This little Chihuahua, with his tiny frame and big heart, has shown us that bravery isn't measured by physical strength or size. It's about the spirit and determination within. You don't have to be big and strong to be brave. Paco's journey began in a small town where he was often overlooked because of his size. But what he lacked in stature, he more than made up for in courage and tenacity. Sometimes all it takes is a big heart and the will to protect what you love. Paco's loyalty to his owner was unwavering. He would stand guard, always ready to defend against any perceived threat, no matter how big or small. Paco, the tiny Chihuahua, showed the world that even the smallest among us can be the bravest. In a world full of larger, more intimidating dogs, Paco never backed down. He faced every challenge head-on, proving that true bravery comes from within. He became a symbol of courage, proving that size doesn't matter when it comes to bravery. His story spread far and wide, touching the hearts of many. People began to see that even the smallest creatures can have the biggest impact. His story inspired everyone who heard it, reminding them that even in the face of fear, we can all find the strength to stand tall. Paco's legacy lives on, encouraging others to embrace their inner strength and face their fears with courage and determination. Paco's bravery wasn't just about facing physical threats. He also brought joy and comfort to those around him. His playful nature and loving demeanor made him a beloved companion, showing that bravery can also be about spreading love and happiness. In recognition of his bravery, Paco received numerous awards and accolades. He became a local hero, celebrated for his courage and unwavering spirit. His story continues to inspire, reminding us all that no matter our size, we can all make a difference. Today, Paco enjoys a peaceful life, surrounded by those who love and admire him. His journey from a tiny, overlooked pup to a symbol of bravery is a testament to the power of courage and determination. Paco's story will forever remind us that true strength comes from within. Section 11. A Bond Unbreakable. As for Paco and Maria, they returned to their peaceful life, their bond strengthened by the shared experience. The days that followed were filled with a renewed sense of joy and tranquility. Paco, the little Chihuahua, had proven himself to be more than just a pet. He was a true companion, a protector, and a friend. Paco continued to enjoy his sunny backyard, now with a newfound confidence. He would chase after butterflies, bark at the occasional squirrel, and bask in the warmth of the sun. His days were filled with playful adventures and moments of quiet reflection. And Maria? She never underestimated the courage of her tiny defender ever again. Every time she looked at Paco, she was reminded of the bravery he had shown. She would often sit in the garden watching him play, a smile of pride and love on her face. Their bond was now deeper than ever, forged in the fires of their shared experiences. After all, she had seen firsthand the size of his heart, and it was truly giant. Paco's bravery had left an indelible mark on her heart. She knew that no matter what challenges they might face in the future, they would face them together, side by side. So, the next time you see a small dog, remember Paco. Remember that size does not determine the strength of one's spirit. These tiny creatures carry within them a courage that can rival even the mightiest of beings. They might be small, but they have big hearts and even bigger courage. Paco's story is a testament to the fact that true bravery comes in all shapes and sizes. It's a reminder that even the smallest among us can make a big difference. And you never know, they might just be a tiny hero in disguise. So cherish these little moments, for they are the ones that truly matter. In the end, it's the love and courage we share that make our bonds unbreakable. If you enjoyed Paco's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to life. Thank you for watching.